Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Year Walk. My name is Azzy, and I will be your guide today. So today, what I'm basically doing, I'm not going to record everything for you because basically what I'm doing is I'm going to replay in order to finish, get the sort of second ending after having gotten. Let me check the map. Having gotten the hint about north of the mill and south of the brook. So that's essentially what I'm planning on doing at the moment. So yes, we're gonna go do that just now, and I will, basically I'm going to record all of the things that are different. That's sort of my plan. So I'm about to go talk to my girlfriend again, and then we shall see what we come up with next. So, jump cut. Oh, I still hate it. That still made me ball my fists up and try to protect my face. Whew. Okay, well, here we go. On we go. I didn't even have time to say I know it's coming. I hate it. Also, did you know that the horseman has blood on his coat? I hadn't noticed. Maybe I did and I forgot. Anyway, I'm going now. This one. Thank you for that. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Look at this. Look at this. So I didn't necessarily have to play the whole thing all the way through again. So we have 1894. And then, yeah, there we... What? The... 60. Okay. Theoalm or something. 68. Okay, yeah, so, I think I am going to... Yes. Well, okay, so I've got this. I'll leave this here. So what we're gonna do, hang on, how do I get there again? Oh, yes, alright, I will see you there in a moment. Jump cut! Oh, maybe not. So, okay, so I'm assuming that's 1, 3... Oh dear. Oh dear. Hang on. No, that's the Night Raven. I don't want the Night Raven. How do I do this? What? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so... Wow, can't believe I didn't figure this out. That's kind of cool, actually. Ah, the person who did the encyclopedia. Whoa. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Hello, new system. Okay. Okay. Read about every book on Swedish folklore there is. Surprised how little has been written about year walking. Need more sources of information. Suggested field work. Been talking to elderly folks, eating cookies and drinking coffee. Their knowledge about year walking has been limited. Who's ES? Interviews at the retirement home. May I never grow old. The last interview was intriguing, if very brief. Talked to one Astrid Janssen. She was over 100 years old, clear at times, did not know a lot about folklore. But she did claim that her grandfather's brother had once year-walked. Sadly, she did not know his name. He had died many years before she was born. Maiden name was Svensson. Huh. Professor Asp called today. What is that? Followed up on my visit to the retirement home. In the early 20th century, there were 6 households in Vedtorp with the surname Svensson, according to the church book. Carl Frederick. Daniel is the one that supposedly year-walked Miller Apprentice. Okay. Another day at the library. Bored. The newspapers finally mentioned, apparently arrested for the murder of a young woman in Vedtorp. Information is scarce. Her name was Stina Nielsen, and she was a miller's daughter. Her body was found on a field outside the village. She had been stabbed multiple times. Huh. Motive behind the murder seems to have been jealousy. Not many details. Apparently, Stina was going to marry a Lucas trapper. She was on her way home from Lucas's parents when she was intercepted by Daniel. She was found the following morning. Interesting. 17. Wow. The press seems to have lost interest in the case after a while. Found nothing today. Who's E.S.? Had a long talk on the phone. The murder case was unknown to him. He had, however, spent a lot of time in Vedtorp during the 60s. Peculiar runestone that seemed to predate the Viking. What? Okay. Definite connection between the symbols on the stone and year walking. He could not tell how. Want to check it out. So I bet I have to go to the runestone again. Feeling upset and a little bit sad, borrowed the article just in case. Perhaps there's more to learn about Daniel. Small place. The hotel is empty. Must ask the chef for the veal recipe. Got a map from the hotel owner. New Year's Eve, 1893. Daniel Svensson did indeed year walk. The court records refer to his year walk at several occasions. This is by far the latest recorded year walk. I wonder if this is real. That would be amazing. Could not sleep last night, too excited by the files. Much of the records are of a legal nature, but there are still relevant passages. Daniel claimed he knew that he would murder Stina after seeing it in a vision on his year walk. Sadly, the scribe has not bothered to take it all down and occasionally just refers to it as ramblings of a madman. Need fresh air. Daniel's cabin's sole sort and is briefly mentioned in the protocol. Won't ask around about it. Hope it still exists. A box. There we go. Drove around for hours in the forest today. There are woods to get lost. These are woods to get lost in. Asked for the directions from every local. Most people never heard of the cabin. Was about to give up when I met an old man. His aunt had lived there till the 60s. From then, it had 3 different owners that used it as a summer house until the mid-80s. The last family that owned the cabin only stayed there one summer. Their 5-year-old son drowned in a brook nearby. Oh my. And after that they never returned. Nobody has lived there since. The old man's nephew owned the land. I asked the old man if I could pay it a visit. He did not think there could be anyone that would mind. The cabin is situated deep in the forest. No sign, no road, just a narrow path. This was the place where he started his year walk over 100 years ago. Felt overwhelmed by the thought. Could not enter. It's a lonely place. The only other building I could find in the area was an underground storehouse. Guess it might have belonged to the cabin. It was too dark to see anything, but I can't imagine there would be anything of significance in there. On my way back to the car, I found this strange box. What an odd thing to leave in the middle of the forest. Seems to be in more or less mint condition. Could not resist taking it. This is a bad thing to do. Tonight I need whiskey, and lots of it. Went to the church. Put a bouquet of flowers on Stina's grave. Seemed appropriate. The almost unlikely somber epitaph read, in memory of our loving daughter. Her cries for mercy could not sway his hand. The gravestone's E.S. Who is E.S.? Weather has been unreasonable. Yes, I thought it meant unseasonably for a second. A apparently there was another murder case in Vedtorp in the early 1890s. Elisa Rasmussen drowned 4 infants in a creek. She was an angel maker. Wow. Whew. Think all files from that trial have been lost. Outrageous. Think I'm done with the archive. Been thinking a lot about that church. The runestone ES talked about is not marked on any map. Talked to the man at the service station. He drew me a rather primitive map. Searched for the stone for a long time. Almost gave up. Found it at last. Felt compelled to touch it. Had the strangest sensation of looking beyond. Beyond what? The feeling lasted for quite some time. Heading home tomorrow. Wish I had more time. This stone is old. Might predate Christianity, but I fail to see how it is connected to year walking. Could not resist stopping by the church on my way home. Walked around it for a bit. It's a pretty church. Not remarkable, but there's something about it. Feel that the church and stone are connected somehow. October 4th. Found the box when I unpacked. Had almost forgotten about it. How could you forget? It's huge. It seems to have some lock-like construction, but I've yet to understand exactly what it is or how to open it. It reminds me of one of those puzzle boxes. The way all the symbols suggest it's opened by entering a password. He's always nagging me about ethics. Busy week, classes and meetings. Weird dreams, okay. October 8th. Dreamt that I was in a vast wasteland. I was searching for the keys to my locker together with Jenny from high school. We laughed and dug in the sand. Suddenly the sky lit up, and Jenny pointed to a simple constellation of stars. That looks like that might be important. Triangle. 8th. She whispered in my ear to never forget it. I asked her what it meant, but she was dead and her bones were withered and old. Woke up and have been feeling rather queasy ever since. October 10th. Read an account of a year walk by a man called Romidal in an old book I came over in a used bookshop. Little more than a tall tale told by a drunken oaf. Most of them seems to be. Daniel's sticks out. It haunts me. Had a lecture on year walking. Several faculty members attended it. They ridiculed me in front of the students. Another strange dream. Was doing my homework. Was stressed because the oil lamp was running out of oil, and when it did, the pale horse outside the window would come inside. That's bad. The lamp burned out and everything went black. Woke up soaked in sweat. Groceries! Yeah, nice. Fiddled with the box. I have no idea how to open it. Frustrating. What jealous, small-minded, greedy creatures the faculty members are, and they will undoubtedly create small-minded, jealous, and greedy students. Wow. Okay, dude. You're, okay. Trying to get inside the box. Having more strange dreams. Something happened in those woods. Dreamt of the runestone. She said I had been a bad boy and broken the rules. The Grimm's eyes. Okay, so we have scribblings again. Drinking coffee and watching TV. Got an email reminder to deliver the texts for the game. Wrote 7 or 8 pages. Hopefully it is enough. Waiting. Received an odd email today. October 30th. Okay, so that looks like another symbol. So that's 30, I'm gonna guess. Got over 1,000 of these during last night. The email seemed to have stopped when my inbox was full. Don't know what it could mean. Huh. That's fascinating. Is it some kind of threat? Called the priest, told him of my plight. Woke up last night, heard baby screams from beneath the floorboards. Managed to pry up some of the floorboards? Oh my goodness. Okay. Watchers. There might be others. Cannot be sure. Can they disguise themselves? Oh my god, dude. You are losing it. Year walk equals system error? Year walking works, but it was never meant to. It's against the rules. The universe blinked its eye and someone crossed all barriers that are known as time and space. The Watchers. The Watchers are watching, but who are watching the Watchers? Okay. What the hell is that? How can you bend time and space? What the? What in... Why those symbols there? Can you see the ones I'm looking at? They look familiar. What on earth? Got in a heated argument with ES. He is surprisingly scornful of my theories. Must remember that he is an old man and he might not be as open to new ideas. Ooh. The Watchers are more than they appear, unless they are real, yet they are unreal. How do I know these things? We have a box! A box! A box is 19, okay? Watchers are antibodies? I am confused. Daniel broke the rules and he was punished. It's decided I need a break. Dude, seriously. These shapes, it's the same as on the box. Did someone see me take it? Tried the symbols I have received, but the box remained shut. There must be more coming. Woke up last night, the telephone rang. Answered. Could not hear anyone. Hung up. It rang again. Answered. Could hear someone speak on the other side. Could not make out what was being said. The voice was too far away. Hung up. It kept ringing. Cut the cord. Wow. Bought whiskey. Bought food. People stare. Don't want to go out there again. Too many know who I am. If you break the rules, there will be consequences. Wow, dude. Need to hear a human voice. Don't dare to go out, and you have only one. What the? Another triangle, and this one's right side up. So that's 29. I don't suppose it matters what the number is. I'm just writing numbers. I suppose I already have all of the numbers I need, so never mind. I thought they might correspond to stuff. Whatever. I'll keep writing the numbers just in case. Boarded up the balcony and all the windows. What? Dude. There was a knife on my kitchen table. I realized that the knife is his. We are connected. The church? Why does the universe or God or someone not get the gate if we're not meant to do it? Why let us? I can hear the heart of the universe beating. What is happening? I feel like a worm under a big boot. I feel the shadow hanging over me, waiting to get crushed. She sings and I shall follow. Oh dear. Oh. Closer to the key that leads to the heart of it all? I didn't steal the box because it begged me to take it with me. Daniel survived all the Watchers sent by the universe. He was lured by the temptress, brought the innocents to the pale horse, unearthed the parasite, and finally faced the master of them all, but yet he was destroyed. Could it have gone any other way? Was he doomed from the start? Am I doomed? Is the future set, or can it be altered? Must help him. It's the right thing to do. Might have figured it out. 5 Watchers, 5 symbols, which means there is one more coming. Oh. So tired. It's important that I come prepared. The heart beats stronger, but I will break it and see beyond everything. In the end, it was the nature of man that got Daniel. Must free myself of all desires. That's how they get to you. Can love really be a weakness, or is it strength? And the poor girl, it just seems unfair. If the future can be altered, why not the past? Disconnected the microwave oven just in case? What? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm sure this is a very long episode. The only way I can help him is if I break the rules. It will come at a price, but what do I care if I can rise above it all? Saw her lifeless body. She is beautiful even in death. It's finally here, the last one. Woke up with this in my palm. Okay. Tried to wash it out. It's a tattoo. Tested them in all different kinds of combinations, but I could not figure out how to do it. I must sleep. I will open that box tomorrow. Of course, it's so simple. Rotate the wheel and release when the symbol aligns with the grim in the order they were delivered to me. But why was it empty? I thought it was Daniel all along. I thought he was here, but it cannot have been he who sent me the password. It doesn't make sense. If the box was empty, it means it must be filled. Oh! I still do not understand who sent the symbols. From the get-go he was doomed. They got him at the very thought of year walking, but I think the girl can be saved. I put everything he needs in the box and locked it. I will leave it where I found it, where all of this started. If my mind is set on this, does it mean that I am doomed too? The rift is open. It wants me to go through. December 27th. The church. The mill. The house. It's cold here. Wish I could light a fire, but I must do it right. It's midnight. Wow. Okay. Triangle in this direction. Then, do I need to spin it all the way around? I'll try. Then, this. Then, this. Then, this. And then, there we go. Whoa, okay. So that he knows. He seems to have problems discerning past from present and has visions of terrible creatures, something not uncommon among schizophrenics. The execution was performed by Gustav Dahlberg. Sorry. Sorry, that was my friend. He was composed during the whole process, besides the slightly shaking hands so common among the criminal type. God, that was a long time ago. You could not tell Daniel from any other young man. He sobbed loudly once he laid his head down low, but quickly regained his composure. A quick prayer and a swift, powerful stroke, and it was over. I should have killed myself, then none of this would have happened. You are long dead when I write this, and I have not yet been born, yet we have a connection beyond life, death, space, and time, the impossible made possible by year walking. But the Watchers always win. Even though you've not passed through the rift yet, they sense the urge and they want their sacrifice. I wish there could be another way. I am sorry, but for her there is still hope. You can save her. You know what you must do. There it is. And that is the end, I believe. Oh, what a beautiful game. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. That was magnificent. I believe you have already seen all of the credits, so I will not make you sit through them again. But I do hope that you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. And thank you so much for watching. This is Azzy signing out.